All right, we're here at Jacobsen Park Lake in Lexington, Kentucky again, and I'm going to run this radio-controlled boat I call Big Boss Hydro. I've been making simultaneous videos of this boat running. One view comes from the camera that's on the tripod on the land, and then I've got a little waterproof GoPro high-def video cam mounted on the rear cowling of the boat looking out over the driver. And depending on which video you're watching, that will depend on the view you're getting. If you're watching from the land camera, you're seeing the hydroplane and the GoPro camera mounted on the hydroplane. And if you're seeing the view out over the nose of the hydroplane and the back of the driver's head and the black camera on the tripod, you're viewing it from the land camera at this point. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to snap the waterproof lid on the onboard camera, and we're going to toss this thing in the water and run it and see what we've got this morning. We've got perfectly flat water on the lake and zero wind, so I'm going to be able to run wide open, and it's going to be the view from the boat is going to be, should be real smooth this morning. So let's get this lid shut. Snap. Both cameras are rolling, so let's get her in the water and go. Turn the onboard on. Let's get that right. Now. The foggy memory of old age comes into play. we've had a smoke and run with this combination of two cameras and this high-speed hydroplane this morning. I'm going to give you a good view of the front end of this thing with my driver. This driver came out of a little biplane called the Hairy Canary, and it was real popular years ago. My son had this toy when he was 3 years old, and he's now 42, and this was the pilot in it. And I took the pilot out of the airplane after the plane broke, and I've had it all these years, and I put it sometimes in boats, sometimes I put it in radio controlled airplanes. It's been in everything, and he's a pretty dang good driver. This is the GoPro Hero camera mounted on the rear cowling of the boat. It is in a waterproof case, and it shoots high-def video. This is the same camera that a lot of skydivers, skiers, kayakers use for action shots anywhere. This is the water outlet for the cooling system in the boat. Back here in the rear end, this is naturally the propeller and the prop shaft coming out the back, and the rudder. This little slot drilled in the rudder is a water pickup for the cooling system. There's a hole drilled up through the rudder. Water goes through this silicone tube and into the boat, runs through the electronic speed controller and the motor for cooling. Then through another silicone tube, it exits through this pipe here. So that's just about the story of it. She's 29 inches long, and I think weighs about 4 pounds in running condition, and is powered by a great big brushed Speed 700 motor with neodymium magnets through an Astroflight 207D electronic speed controller, and there are two 3-cell 2500 milliamp lithium polymer power pack